months or maybe years of this because of the pandemic, the lifestyle and our belief systems and everything, and of course, in all aspects, whether it's economic or social or whether it is say family, relation, individual, professional, all these aspects, in all these fields, there is a complete change, a complete deviation. Because of that forced change, people are undergoing a lot of health issues, mental health issues especially. And of course, as mind and body are highly related, it will definitely affect the physical health also. So, understanding these mental health issues and knowing the causes for these mental health, mental disorders, or mental illnesses, or mental health issues, and how authoritatively to apply these mindfulness techniques to fix these mental health issues. This is very, very crucial as far as my understanding. This is the only way, in a way, say, if you want me to generalize the solution for mental health, I can say understanding these concepts of mindfulness authoritatively. And of course, there are so many unauthoritative techniques to fix the mental health. But now, mental health issue is so deep, so profound. All these unauthoritative, superficial, some say belief-oriented, some blind belief-oriented, or even some uh, the medication, the medicines, not very authoritative. As far as my understanding, very authoritative technique of mindfulness, especially if you practice it in a right way, the right mindfulness, an authoritative, integrated way. That is the only solution. Just like Buddha say assures, this is the only way to achieve Nirvana, and also of course he mentions this is the only way to fix your soka, parideva, dukkha, domanas, all this stress, distress, lamentation, worry, grief, tension in the mind. All these things can be authoritatively fixed. That is first assurance, and also you assure that is the way to liberate your mind from the defilements and get enlightenment. So if these two assurances are given, at least the first one you should practice. You should look into the first one, how these mental health issues can be handled by this mindfulness techniques, and that should motivate you, inspire you to understand mindfulness authoritatively and practice authoritatively. So that is the idea of today's Dhammapala. Now, coming to what is this mental health and what are the different kinds of mental health issues, what are the main cause for these mental health issues that we should see, then we will appreciate the concept of mindfulness in tackling this, in handling this. Okay, so so you might have heard of so many mental health issues. So last time also we have seen there's something called anxiety and depression. So when you see any of these mental health issues, I can list hundreds of mental health issues. Like there's something called bipolar, there's something called mood swings. The mood is highly positive, highly motivated, highly enthusiastic. Sometimes the mood, sometimes it is opposite, completely depressed, completely say it is like it is stepped back, and it is dull, it is boring. This is called mood swings. The same thing is bipolar also, almost more or less the same thing. Of course, these scientists, these psychologists, and the doctors, they try to give so many names, so many kinds of mental health issues. So many. I just went through now for some 10-15 minutes about what is this medical approach, medical perspective towards this mental health. And they give so many universities, so many associations, medical associations, so many doctors. They understand this mental health in so many ways. They give so many terminologies, abbreviations, like ADHD, they say, like OCD, they say, like even the solutions also, even the therapy also. There are so many kinds of therapies they talk about. But if you see the different mental health issues, You can just see the mind is either depressed, low energy, completely stepped back from the activities, from living the life. And other extreme that you see in almost all of these mental health issues. The one extreme is this, other extreme is mind becomes hyperactive because of again say fear or say worry or and also that is negative thing. And even because of excitement or hope or enthusiasm, that will also make your mind restless, hyperactive. So that's how the mind either falls into low or it goes to high. So mind swings between this high and low. And if these things, of course, in everyone's life, this kind of little bit of swinging is there, wobbling is there, the mind between high and low. But if these things go uncontrolled, then it becomes a mental health issue. If the swings of the mind between this high and low, if it goes uncontrolled, you can't bring it back to the normalcy, to the equanimity, to the balance. If you can't strike that balance with control, with understanding, whatever technique you may follow, if it goes uncontrolled, then it becomes a mental health issue. If the worry, if it goes uncontrolled, it becomes anxiety and it becomes a mental health issue. If you are overconfident, sometimes if it goes uncontrolled, then it becomes a delusion, it becomes a hallucination, then it becomes schizophrenia. That's one kind of issue, one kind of schizophrenia. That way, if some of these feelings or say thoughts, thought processes, or emotions, whether they make you dull, whether they take you to high levels, enthusiastic or high energy levels, consciously, if you go high, if you fall into low, it's okay. But if it becomes unconscious, if it becomes uncontrolled, then it becomes a mental health issue. Then it becomes mental disorder. Then it becomes mental illness. Because of a lot of competition, a lot of comparison, a lot of say force we are putting to show ourselves into this development, in the name of development, or in the name of success, in the name of achievement. So uncontrolledness is going on in individuals' ability to handle the mind. They are not in a position to handle the mind because of competition, because of inner push that we are giving to our mind, and also the push that we are getting from the outside. So, of course, those things we will see, but this is the main reason. So, what is the main reason? If these lows and highs in the mind, if they go uncontrolled, then it ends up in all these different kinds of mental health issues. Even many kinds of autism also, because of this kind of uncontrolledness, which comes again because of our defilements, our ambition, our comparison, our jealousy. So, in that way, you'll understand the different mindfulness techniques. Also, other techniques other than mindfulness. If you practice them, it will have an impact on your mindfulness, and thereby you can fix the mental health. So they can't be classified under mindfulness. But if you practice the other techniques, automatically your mindfulness levels will increase. And because of that higher mindfulness or improved high mindfulness levels, you can fix your mental health issues. Automatically, your mindfulness levels will increase. And because of that higher mindfulness or improved high mindfulness levels, you can fix your mental health issues. In that way, whatever techniques you practice, they culminate in improved mindfulness. They end up in the improved mindfulness. And even because of this improved mindfulness only, you are fixing your mental health issues. So any other, say, short-term or say some kind of medications or some kind of faith-oriented which are nothing but sometimes it may be unmindful also. Those techniques or those medications, it may help you to come out of mindfulness, but they can't be authoritative approaches to mental health issues. Mental health issues, it requires, as far as my understanding, the holistic approach, the integrated approach. If you do some hodgepodge, say medication or hodgepodge approach, or some kind of half-hearted or some kind of temporary approach to handle these mental health issues, then maybe for some time you feel like the mind may go to the other extreme. If it is very anxious, it may become dull for some time. That's all. Then you feel that anxiety has gone. But other extreme, other problem has started. Other mental health problem has started. So in that way, of course, so if you mindfully, again, skillfully balance with these medications, but that is only partial. If you want to handle it thoroughly, completely, then this holistic approach, integrated approach through mindfulness, through these mind culture techniques, that is the authoritative thing.